Hello everybody and welcome to Modded Minecraft with the Hermitpack. My name's Pinter J. I just started playing this earlier today and I have a little bit of stuff gathered up. I didn't go very far from where I spawned. I spawned right over there. There's a jungle right over there. We spawned right on the edge of the jungle. And I did a little bit of caving. I don't have a lot of stuff. Got a steel helmet off of a skeleton that nearly killed us. And we have some iron leggings. And that's about all we have here. Now we got to the point where I collected up some ores. Not very much. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of stuff here. There was a jungle temple in the middle of the water there that we got some of this stuff from. I don't know what any of this stuff is just yet, but throwable lightning, that sounds pretty cool. Got a couple creeper heads that I killed, and a couple teleportation wands, a potion wand, and a bunch of other junk. We were able to get a few diamonds from a little bit of caving, and I gathered up some obsidian that I want to go into the nether because I hear that there is just a bunch of ores in the nether. That is where we want to spend most of our time gathering up the goods. But in order to do a lot of that stuff, we're going to need tinkers, and we're going to need some power. So we're going to need power to double our ores and get some other stuff. And I think I need a sag mill or a macerator in order to get myself some sand so we can get the tinkers. Now, I've been caving a little bit, and there is clay in the caves, so that is not a problem to get the clay, and there's tons of gravel here. There's gravel all up over in here, and then there's like a hillside up over in that direction that has just covered in gravel. But the only thing we don't have a lot of is sand. As you can see, there's a little bit on the shoreline, but I don't really want to go and dig up all the shorelines just to get some sand. So I thought maybe if we used a sag mill or a macerator in order to get ourselves some sand, that would help us get to tinkers. But in order to do that, I need to go back into this cave and get some redstone, because I think in order to get anything, actually, we need some redstone. Let's look up sag mill here, and I'm pretty sure we're going to need some redstone for the piston, and then some for the basic capacitor there. So we're going to need a little bit of redstone. I did do a little bit of mining, as I said, and I've been in this cave for a little while, and we did find a mine shaft in here that I didn't really explore. Hey, piggies. And we might need to get some of those piggies. I have some maple syrup here, but this stuff sucks. This stuff is... it's trash. It only gives us one of a haunch each time you munch on it. But you get this stuff for free from the mining the maple wood, or harvesting the maple wood. And I love these cave sounds. Everything echoes in here. It's so cool. Listen to that. And then when you place torches too. Look at that. That's so cool. It sounds so cool. But we're going to need to get down into the depths down here. Now, like I said, I did find a mine shaft, which was over here in this direction. But I don't think that's going to take us... No, it was back here, I think. I don't think that's going to take us as deep as we need to go. But I was also able to find this little bit of a ravine here. I think the mine shaft was over this way. Yeah, I think it was down that way. And I almost died a few times here fighting skeletons. Let's see if we can get down in there and maybe light it up a little bit before some other stuff spawns. And we're going the wrong way again. Let's jump down there and see if we can get in there and light some stuff up a little bit. Maybe it goes down in other areas. I'm not sure. This looks like it goes back up. We don't need to go up. We need to go down. Oh, jeez, something's shooting at me already. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Run away. Well, that goes down, though. That might be... that might have some potential to it. Oh, and we have... oh, this is just more of the mine shaft. And we have these teleportation creepers. Get out of here, creeper. Oh, and we got another creeper head. Excellent. Does that go down far enough to redstone? Let's watch our back here. Oh, there's redstone right there. Excellent. Now we just need to get down there. There's some emeralds there. Skeleton, Enderman. Alright, we need to get down there and get some of that redstone. Hopefully not burn up our... I think I had a water bucket. Yes, I do have a water bucket. Excellent. I can get rid of some of that lava there then. Let's try and get down there if we can. Maybe throw some torches in up over here, just so nothing falls on my head. Oh, and we might want some of this gold for our tinker stuff. No, don't fall in the... No, 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 no! Well, there goes that gold. Alright, let's get down there, and maybe we can block up that water while we're at it. Oh, damn! Silverfish! Oh, that's gonna be silverfish too. Stinking silverfish. Can we get him with our sword? Stinking silverfish. Okay, let's get down there and grab this iron, or this redstone here. Let's block up that. I can block that up. Excellent. Throw some torches in. So if we could get a little bit of power, get the sag mill going, maybe macerator, depending on which one we're going to need. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played some modded stuff, so I don't remember if the sag mill will actually... I don't remember if the sag mill will actually turn the cobblestone into gravel, and then I don't see why it wouldn't. And then turn the gravel into sand. Let's just light up some of this here. Oh, we have all kinds of gravel here, but I don't think I have a shovel on me. Let's block up this water. And let's light up... Oh, hey, creeper guy. What are you doing? Hanging out in a hole over there? Oh, God, yeah! Oh, 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 no! These guys are a lot tougher with his armor on, too. Look at this. Look how many hits it's taken. My sword's going to break before I kill the guy. Oh, he got some fancy pants. Osmium leggings. Okay, well, we'll save that for when our other leggings break. Alright, the main thing I'm after here is just really the redstone. The rest of the stuff we can come back... Ah! Ah! Where'd he go? Where'd he drop at? Get out of here. The main stuff we can come back for after we get better tools. Alright, we got our tech tree started. That I think we might actually need a block of redstone, which looks like we have it. Let's get some more torches. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, guy. Where you at? And I actually want to light up the bottom of this ravine since we're down here. What? Yeah! Where's he at? I heard him drop. There he is. Oh, you missed me, sucker. I actually got a bow off of a skeleton, too, so let's see. Oh, hey, guy! Oh, he's doing his little juke maneuver. Oh, now he's coming at us. Get out of here. Alright, I think I want to get out of here before... Oh, there's more redstone there, though. Let's grab that while we can, just so we don't have to come back down right away. And grab some of this gold. We want that for our castings, because I don't think you can make aluminum brass anymore. Pretty sure they changed that with the 1.10 update. Am I picking that stuff up? I better be picking that up. Alright, let's grab this redstone. Not much there, but we'll take it. And let's light some of this up. What is that? It's probably tin. And alright, I'm gonna block this off if I can get up here. Okay. That's good. Alright, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. And hopefully get to work on a sag mill, some power. And how did I come down here? Over this way, I think. I just love those sounds, though. That's so cool. Alright, it's alright. Ah, get out of my head. And so let's get up and get out of here. Alright, we'll definitely have to come back and collect some of these ores and explore this mine shaft a little bit more. Okay, well, I have this sag mill made here, and we're going to try this out. Oh, I think I need to power this thing with a generator or some sort of power. So I'm going to try and go for one of these furnace generators here. Simple furnace from Simple Generators. And it looks like we might need a little bit more iron. 3 more, probably. And I might be out of coal, so let's take that guy and stick that one in there. And then we just need a block of redstone. And then smooth stone, I think it was. Yeah, smooth stone, 3 iron, and a furnace. So let's just pick up this guy here. Get that out of there. And 3 more iron. And we should have that. We should have everything in our inventory. And let's check it out. Can we get that? Yes, we can. And then let's see if we can put this thing next to there. And maybe it'll... Might need an energy conduit. Of course I need coal, and I don't think I have any more. So I guess I'm going to mine some coal. I think there's some surface coal over here. Let's try this guy out. Hopefully this will give us sand, gravel. I don't know. It's been so long since I've played any modded stuff that I don't know. Alright, it's working. It's doing something, right? Is it doing something? Is it... Ah, it is working. Awesome. Alright, so let's try some gravel in there. And it's going. Is it going to give us sand? Yes, it is. Awesome. Sweet. Alright, so let's try cobble. Should give us gravel, and then we can put the gravel into sand. And then we should be able to make our tinker smeltery. And I'll need more coal to power this thing. But that's pretty good. 64 RF per tick. And what is that counting down? Oh, it takes up... So each one goes 25 seconds or so. Oh, and we get flint from that too. Nice. Oh, and there's a possibility of getting sand from cobble too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Always good to get bonus sand, since we're going to need a lot of sand. Because like I said, I couldn't find any other than the shorelines, and I don't want to dig up the whole terrain just trying to get a little bit of sand for some tinker stuff. So... have basic machines here. We're going to need some sort of storage unit. I want to make another one of these since they're so cheap. But we're going to need a basic, I think it's a basic capacitor. Let's see, basic, oh, if I can type. Basic capacitor bank is what we want. So that doesn't look that expensive. We're going to need more redstone, looks like, though. I don't think I have enough redstone for all that. Where'd I put my redstone? Oh, it's in there. So how much is that? That's 4 for each one of those. That's 16 plus 9. That's 25 we need. So we should be able to make that. Yeah, we should be able to make that. I think we can. Let's grab that out of there. And what do we need? Basic capacitor here. We need 4 copper. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can sag this up. Ah, we can sag this up now. There I go, got almost wasting my ores. What'd I do with it? Did I leave it in the chest? Come on. Come on now, guy. Come on. Alright, let's put some of that in there. And then we can make an alloy smelter and start smelting that stuff up faster. And we'll make some pipes and get it all fancified. Let's grab some more of this coal though so we can power our stuff. And let's get that in there. Yeah, that's burning up coal pretty quick. Alright, copper. Let's throw that in. Oh, and we got gold powder from that too. Bonus! Another bonus! Let's throw that in there. Probably going to need a little coal out of this though, just to get that going. And I'm going to go collect some clay and we'll get this thing going and we'll get a tinkers all set so we can get ready to go to the nether and get some better tools and get better automation. Okay, another thing I want to look into in this first episode is a sack of holding. Since my inventory is already a mess here, I really don't think I need these osmium leggings, but I'm going to keep them just in case, just to, you know, get into a pinch, might need it. But I want to see if we can get one of these sack of holdings, and I think it's sack of storage, or sack of holding. Item stacks, hit deposit mode, nothing. Sack of holding, sack of storage. Let's see, we could make that, I think. Let me see if I have some leather. I do have some leather, and I'm pretty sure I have some string. And then we just need, what else was it? One thing of gold, and we have some gold powder here. That should cook up into an ingot. And let's get that guy out of there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get a better furnace going on. Alright, we got that. So let's see if we can make this guy. We can, and sack of storage. So I think we can... Yes, excellent. Look at all of that. Alright, so I'm going to put some of this junk in here. Actually, let's keep that clay out, and let's put that in there. And let's get rid of some of this other junk in our inventory. But this will be excellent for when we're down in a cave or mining some stuff. We can just throw all of our stuff in here. And maple syrup snack, It's a good thing you're free, maple syrup, because you're not doing much for me. Maybe it'd be better if I had some waffles or some pancakes or something, but it's not doing much for this. Alright, so we have a half a stack of gravel there, and we had, it's in our sack of storage there. I think I want 2 full stacks of gravel, 2 full stacks of sand, so I'm going to go run over to that hill over there and grab some gravel. Okay, the sun's going down here, and before I run over to that hill, I want to try and make a sleeping bag as well, so we can take that with us. So we can set our spawn here and leave that there and take our sleeping bag with us. So I only have 1 wool though, but I did make some shears because I didn't want to kill the sheep right away, and there they are. So looking right at them. I think there's some sheep around here somewhere. That way if we're going way over... Ah, there's a sheep right there. That way if we're way over there and we don't have to worry about running all the way back here. Ah, there's a sheep right there too. Ah, and one right there. Let's get to that guy. We don't have to worry about not having a bed and being able to sleep on it. Let's get some wool here. I think you need 3 and then 2 carpets. So, oh, geez, man, we got, from 2 sheep, we got 14 things of wool. That is crazy. Alright, so let's get this sleeping bag. I also got this upgraded crafting thing, which is very nice. You can craft in your. That's get. All right, sleeping bag. All right, let's take this thing with us and go on a little journey because where we need to go is way over here, and we are right here. So we're gonna have to cross this water or run around. Probably more than likely run around because I did. I think I left a boat over here though. So let's go and let's get in our nice warm fuzzy sleeping bag. Okay, so I have a bunch of gravel breaking down in the sag mill here, turn it into sand so we can start on our tinkers. But while we're waiting for that, we're going to make an alloy smelter because we're going to need this to make other stuff like energy conduits and steel and all kinds of other stuff that we're going to need. So we need a basic capacitor. I think I have everything I need for that. Yes, I do. So we make a basic capacitor. Then we're going to need machine chassis. And I think I should have everything for that. And we do. And so alloy, smelter. I'm thinking we have everything that we need for that. And we'll find out. Missing, oh, we need the cauldron. So I have a little bit more iron here. And how much iron are we going to need after that? I think we need 4. Yeah, we're going to need 1 more. And, alright, let's just, I don't want to do this. Yeah, well, let's double it. We got to double it. Let's take that out of there and put that in there. And then we can throw that back in there. Let's get that there. And then let's cook up this iron powder. Come on, we'll just need 1. Ah, there we go. Alright. And then we should have everything we need now. Let's check it out. And yes, we do, alloy smelter. Now, since I don't have any energy conduits, I'm going to have to set this on this side here as just so we make sure we get power. I'm going to make another one of these generators as soon as I can. I think I had everything, didn't I? I don't know, I was running around doing other stuff, so I don't remember if I had everything I needed for that. That's not the right thing. Okay, so block of redstone, furnace. We should be able to actually make another one, but I don't have the block of redstone. Let's get that, and then another furnace. And what did we need? Some iron? Furnace. Yeah, we need 3 irons, so let's grab some of that. Let's go 1, 2, should be good enough for that. Let's get that out of there and put that in there. Now I'm going to need a wrench to pick this stuff up, so we can't just break it. So, wrench. Let's go with the Yeta wrench for basic gear. I have one of those. And then we need some electrical steel, which is going to be in the alloy smelter. Silicon, I'm pretty sure you need quartz, yeah. I wonder if you could use, wait, what was that? Crusher? Don't have a crusher yet. We could sag mill clay. I could do that. There's plenty of clay around. Let's see if we can get lucky and get some silicone from that. How much are we going to need for the wrench? We need 3, and you get 1 from... So we need at least 3. Let's take that out of there. We're going to end up with a ton of flint. Let's actually put that in. Ah, excellent. Silicone. This will give you a chance of giving bonus output 125% or dictionary and main output 120. So this is excellent. This will help a lot. And then let's put that back in there. Let's take our clay back and we can turn that into actually we're going to want to turn that into grout anyway. So let's get this cooked up with some iron. We can get some more iron in a second. Didn't I? How much did I put in there? Oh, I put the other over here. Didn't I? What happened to the... Oh, there it is. 3. I was going to say, didn't I put 3 in there? Could have swore I did. Alright, so then we need coal. Coal powder, crushed coal. Coal powder. Alright, we could put coal in the sag mill and get coal powder. Let's take a quick sleep there. And then we can have stuff go from the sag mill right into the alloy smelter. But we're not going to want to do that until we get all of the sand and stuff we want anyway. I want at least 2 stacks of grout, I think. So let's grab some clay here. And we should get... Let's wait until we get a full thing of... Yeah, that'll give us grout. Let's wait until we get a full stack of sand. And then that should give us 2 stacks of grout. And then while we're waiting for that, we can throw in some of this. Oh, we're almost there. We'll wait. Okay, so we got coal powder, silicon, and iron ingot. So we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't want refined iron. Isn't that working? Oh, there we go. Is it doing something now? We're going to get the electrical steel that we want. Need 3 of those. Let's put that in there. I don't know if that took refined iron. We can use that for something else, though. We'll just hang on to that. So, alright, electrical steel. Sweet. And then we got that out of that. And then we should have enough sand here where we can make grout. Alright, 2 stacks of grout should give us a bunch of seared bricks. Let's wait for this thing. This thing's pretty slow and probably have to get some kind of upgrade. I'm guessing you can upgrade stuff here. Get some kind of upgrade to make it go faster. This is just going to be our starter stuff anyway. And we'll get... I don't even know if I need to make another one of these, because look at this. This thing has a bunch of energy stored. This thing's full. This thing's full. I mean, I'll make another one anyway, and then we'll make the... What did I say? The basic capacitor bank. We'll make this anyway. And then we'll have a bunch of stuff stored up. So, alright, then we can make a wrench. And I think it's like this with a gear in there. Excellent. And we should be able to move our stuff around. Now, if we get that, did it give us our alloy smelter? Excellent. I don't know why I put a torch there too, but that's fine. And now we can move our stuff around, so that's great. But I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to get into this. I'm having quite a bit of fun with this so far. One thing I will say, though, is if you are going to play this pack, make sure that you allocate a little bit more RAM. It starts you off with 4, and it says it recommends that you play with 4, but I had to allocate about 6 gigabytes of RAM in order to make this run smoothly, and, well, definitely to record, but even to just get it to run smoothly, I had to do up to 6. Obviously, you can't do that much if you don't have that much memory in your computer, but I would recommend going to at least 6. with if you can, just to make it run real smooth. But I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next episode.